Hi, I'm Amelia, and I'm going to be teaching you the basics of some belly dance moves. First of all, belly dance is a Middle Eastern dance tradition that is really made to celebrate the female body. Obviously men can do it as well, but it's really made to enhance the curves. So a lot of the movements, have the curves of your chest or your hips flowing in a way that emphasizes the woman's body. A lot of it is called belly dance because there's a lot of moves with your belly, and some of them that you might not at first feel used to doing. Like there's movements where you're sticking your belly out, and so it's really a celebration of even the belly, which I know a lot of us can be really insecure about. And so this is kind of a way to really get comfortable in your body and to celebrate the beauty that is already there. So the first thing you want to do is find a cute hip scarf of something. This is an example of a coin scarf. Belly dancers used to put coins that they earned from dancing on their skirts, and it would make that typical noise that you're used to hearing. They come in a variety of styles and colors. So this one is just straight across, as you can see. And then this one is more of, got this like curve to it, if you can see that, like the curve here that kind of emphasizes the hips. So this one is going to look a little different than the other ones. There are two ways to tie it. You can tie it right at the front. This is the most common way. I like to just do like a knot or a bow like that, or you can tie it to the side. You might have seen a lot of people do it that way. So I'm actually going to go with the pink one because it matches my outfit. And since this one is more across, it's a little less obvious how you need to do it. I think I'm going to go in the front for this one. It kind of changes depending on your mood. Whatever you feel most comfortable with is what you can do. So once you have your hip scarf on, it should be resting kind of like on your hips. It should be making you feel really pretty. You can give yourself a little shimmy there and hear the sound and kind of get used to it there. And we're going to start with just some hip movements. They're called figure eights because basically we're going to be painting a figure eight with our hips, okay? But we're going to start with just one side of the hip. So what you want to do is drop the hip. So you're in a neutral position and you drop the hip, okay? So you're bending your right knee to allow yourself to get that distance moved. Then you're going to move your hips out to the side, okay? So you can kind of lean this way a little bit, but most of it's coming from here. So you got down and out, and then up. So up, I'm even going on my tippy toes on the only one side, if you'll see. And that's that third movement. So we're down, out, up, we're lifting, lifting, lifting. You should even feel it in the obliques, and then in. So now we're more in the neutral tone. My knee is still bent a little bit so that I can drop it again. And this is the moment that it becomes that first part of that eight. So you can roll it and it becomes like a circle, okay? So again, what we're doing, dropping the hip out to the side, up and in. And there's some residual movement on this side, but really it's all coming from here. So my weight is on my left leg. Now my weight is on my right. It's still on my right. It's back to my left. Okay? So that's where that's going. So once you do this a few times, you can start to add the other side. So first do the other side normal. Start with that bent knee, drop, give it room to drop. You can even find a beat, drop it there a few times, out to the side, up and in, down, out, up and in, down, out, up and in. Once you're confident with that, it's going to go down, out, up and in. And as you're going back in, now this one's going to take over. Okay, so as I'm coming back to neutral, I'm leaning out with this one, bring it back in, this one's going back out. So I'm making, you could trace the screen, I'm making a figure 8 movement. And it takes some practice for sure. So if you want to still just stay and practice one at a time, be my guest. And then maybe you practice one after the other. So you go down, out, up, down, up and down. And as you start to do it more and more, there'll be less of a pause here at the center. Like, see how I'm pausing? I'm separating. Okay, I did the right circle, left circle. And when you're ready, and there's this flow to it, you see it, we're really celebrating the hips here. And eventually you'll bring your arms up and you can do whatever you want with your arms. And it's gonna make you feel, hopefully, very pretty. Thank you.